students. Now we'll read the part 2 of synthetic fibers and plastics. In the earlier part, we have studied about 3 types of synthetic fibers. The another synthetic fibers that we often see is PET, which are used to make PET jar. PET is polyethylene terephthalate. The another important synthetic fiber is acrylic fiber. In old time, we used to wear woolen clothes completely made from the animal fibers, animal wool, which were obtained from sheep. This you have studied in class 7th. Now we can see that the woolen fibers take time to dry and they cause itching and they are very heavy. They are very difficult to maintain. So we treated some chemicals together to polymerize the monomer called acrylonitrile, and we obtained acrylic fiber which is similar to wool. So it is also called synthetic wool. Synthetic wool resembles the wool. They are very strong and durable, but they easily dry. They are resistant to shrinkage and wrinkles, and they are very cheap, unlike the natural wool. So these acrylic fibers can be mixed with natural wool to obtain the desired product. There are some disadvantages of synthetic fiber, however, like the synthetic fiber, when we heat it or when we burn it, it will melt before burning. So it can stick to the body and can cause hazard to the body. Also, these synthetic fibers can develop some type of electrical charges, which causes irritation to the skin. When we move by wearing a synthetic cloth near from a electrical device, we can see that the fibers just stand up, and because of the charges that is developed in them, then these synthetic fibers don't easily degrade, so they are hazardous to the nature also. Sometimes they are made up from very harmful and dangerous chemicals, so they can cause irritation to the skin and can cause even cancer. If the synthetic fibers are so hazardous and bad, then when we are using the synthetic fibers, because they are having some good characters also, which we desire, which we like. So why the synthetic fibers we use? Because they are very cheap than the natural fibers. To make a natural fibers, we have to go through a lot of many processes which can take time, and also it is very costly also, because we have to obtain the cotton, we have to grow cotton plants, we have to rear it for months and years, and so many labors are needed to pluck the cotton fiber and make fibers from it, whereas a synthetic fiber can be easily made in the laboratory by mixing 2 or more chemicals together. So very less small space is needed and only few chemicals are needed. So these are easily made. Then because the process of making of synthetic fibers is easy, so the synthetic fibers are cheap. Then the synthetic fibers dry easily because there is no space between the fibers, so they will not hold the water and they dry easily. Whereas the natural fibers, they have spaces between the fibers which will hold the water, trap the water in between them, and the water will need some time to dry them. The synthetic fibers are very readily available in any places. They can be transported easily from one place to another, and they can be maintained easily. So the synthetic fibers is desirable fiber. We can also dye the synthetic fiber in many different colors also. So the 4 type of synthetic fibers that we have studied in this chapter are rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. Polyester can be of 2 types, terylene and PET. Terylene can be mixed with, or any synthetic fiber can be mixed with natural fiber to obtain some fibers which have the good qualities of natural fiber and the good qualities of the synthetic fibers. So terrycot is that is made by terylene and cotton. Then terrywool is made by terylene and wool. Similarly, one important plastic or the synthetic fiber is PET, which is also a plastic, and we daily use it. How can you know that the fiber you are wearing or using is a synthetic or natural? That you can know by doing some chemical test or by simple burn test. When we take out a small piece of that fiber and burn it, we can see that the natural fiber, when they burn, they shrink away from the flame like the silk fiber. It will make a black residue and the fire will be extinguished after some time, and it has a smell of the charred meat. The woolen fiber, which when burned does not melt but shrink away from the flame, then it has a smell of burning hair. It will also produce a black powder when it burns, and after some time it will be extinguished. The cotton fiber, when burned, they give a smell of burning leaves. They burn very easily, but they can be extinguished easily also. They don't stick to the body when burned. So in the kitchen, when we work, we generally use cotton fibers. It is not advisable to wear synthetic fibers in laboratories and in kitchen, because they will burn. When they burn or they heat up, they can melt and stick to the body, which is hazardous. Here is a table which shows the burn test for different natural fibers, which you can record. In the next video, we will study about plastic. Thank you, dear students.